Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know what today is. It is Wednesday, and it is another installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the mixologist himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, that dude in the chair, Shane Husky, and we got a special guest.
We got guests.
Shadows, what is up, girlfriend?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. We're definitely going to talk about AEW Dynamite and probably some more wrestling.
We'll talk about that Forbidden Door tonight, too. Ooh, that door was kicked wide the fuck open. Not the screen door either, man. It's not even the screen door. It's not even the back door.
Not the screen door?
I mean, Shane, you're used to the back door, but it's not even the back door.
It's man, there's going to be so many door jokes during this month.
All day long.
That door in the corner of your neighborhood video store.
Man, Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
I miss Blockbuster Video. God damn it.
Wait, you remember Blockbuster Video?
Yeah. I go to Blockbuster.
But you didn't know Friday. But you didn't know Friday. Jesus Christ.
I know Friday.
Man, look.
I was born in the midnight. God damn it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this exciting show. Look, before we break it down, because CM Punk, FTR, Max Cash from the Gun Club, great. Okay, great. But Marie, let's talk about you for a second. What have you been up to? It's been a while since you've been on here.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. I started a Substack newsletter so I could have a lot more content and do it on my own, be very independent about it. So I've been covering all New Japan stuff, so including Best of the Super Juniors. I've been covering the Kota Ibushi and New Japan situation. I just wrapped up an interview with Aaron Henare of the United Empire, so that's on there too. And then just other like new stuff. I'm just trying to make it on my own with that. And I'm on Twitter talking my shit and then making connections.
Yeah, there it is. Let me know if you want to get TJ Perkins on there. You know, he's part of the United Empire himself. So TJ is a good friend of the channel. Good guy. I might be able to slide him into your DMs, so to speak. So we're talking Forbidden Door. Let's talk CM Punk, FTR, start to show off.
Hey, I'm opening the Forbidden Door.
Oh my god!
Screen door, the back door, the front door.
Oh, the screen doors. You gotta like slide.
Yes,
it's open. So the show starts off, and you get CM Punk, the new AEW World Champion, coming to the ring. Not only by himself, but he comes up to the ring with the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, FTR. We're talking the new Heart Foundation, so to speak. The biggest Heart Foundation marks in the history of wrestling.
And if you pay attention to the recently released AEW Power Rankings, they are up to challenge. They are number numero uno. To take the belts off those heels, Jurassic Express.
Finally, Julian agrees with me. God dang it, Julian. Finally, you agree with me. I've been saying from day one, them bastards are heels. I can't wait. James Droz, what is up, my friend?
What up, James?
Welcome to the channel. So we got like the six. I'm sorry, I can't keep saying 6-man. A trios match tonight.
With
the world champion, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions versus the Gun Club and Max Caster. Max Caster came out, and only Julian would understand this right here, but they came out making references to sleeping under the 405 freeway. That's the LA thing, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know. But I love the fact that the Gun Club are just total assholes, and they grab the mic and they're like San Diego. And then
that was hilarious.
In the Lakers house, the house that the Lakers built.
Yeah,
I missed that.
The Lake Show, not the Staples Center, the real Lake Show. The great I ain't gonna call it the Kia Forum. The Great Western Forum.
The Great Western Forum. That's right.
It's gonna always be the Great Western Forum to me.
Man, so what I noticed watching the show. So last time I was at the Forum, I think I saw Stone Temple Pilots there. The layout made it look small.
I was going to say that.
It's not that. I mean, it's no Staples Center, but it's not that small inside the Forum.
Yeah, it looked.
But it made it almost look like ECW Arena small, and I mean,
I was like, they're trying to get like the let's get the hometown feel here, like
for real.
Yeah, it was weird. It was rather weird, but I was here for it. I mean, It looked good. It looked real good. So these idiots come out the ring, walk, San Diego, right? And the real funny thing is he was like, what is it? Did you say San Francisco?
No, first you said Sacramento.
San Francisco.
Sacramento. How you gonna come into a Laker house talking about some Sacramento King shit? Talking about Sacramento, and the crowd started booing him. And Anthony Bowens, shout out to Anthony Bowens, man. That guy, the best hype man in wrestling. Best hype man in wrestling. He was like, Los Angeles, blah, blah, blah. The Acclaim has arrived. And he looked at Billy Gunn and goes, scissor me, daddy.
Scissor me, daddy.
Just the fact that he said some shit like that.
I want to know how much Billy Gunn is getting paid to push around the wheelchair.
Billy Gunn's having fun.
Like, do nothing.
And getting scissored by Anthony Bowens.
Yeah. Just get scissored. No.
Okay. Oh, now I understand the message. Yeah, I'm just saying like that. They are so fucking funny together. That makes me laugh just to hear them say "scissor me."
I love the ass
scissor
plane.
me, daddy.
Right.
Like, it's just weird.
Can they just pull the ass plane? Like, come on.
Yeah, this match is actually pretty good.
Did you see Caster teeing off on CM Punk?
Ooh,
yeah,
brother.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
brother.
Teeing off on him in the corner. I was like,
Punk looked a little tired, to be honest with you. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He just came through a really stiff match. You know what I mean? Like like his match with Hangman was very violent, very stiff.
Yeah.
But it was funny to me because even though it was violent and stiff, Hangman was dealing out some blows, man. Like it was a good fight. So at the end of everything, you see how he's all beat up and everything like that. He brought that over. Today is Wednesday. Now, me being a professional wrestler, I know your body is sore.
Mm-hmm.
I wrestle on Friday, Saturday, and be sore all the way to fucking Thursday of the next week. And at the pace they were going, and didn't do it again. At the pace they were going, I can understand why he was so sore. But on the flip side, like
it was a trios match.
He wasn't doing much. He went to do a springboard clothesline, slipped on the top rope. Mm-hmm. He went to do a drop kick to Max Caster. Max Caster was like a foot away, and Caster took the bump, rolled out of the ring. So,
is this where the botchiness happened?
I'm a CM Punk guy. I like CM Punk, but as an older wrestler, I'm gonna say that shit did not look good.
Mm-mm. And he even says so in the notes right here. That did not.
That was a great way to cover it up with his promo. That was a great, and I even said it on Twitter. Great way to cover up your botches, like saying, "Hey, I'm still learning."
Yeah,
man, AEW botches has work to do.
Yeah, they do.
So, what are your thoughts on this, Marie?
Well, I no longer like CM Punk. You guys know that. I did enjoy the match. What's up?
I didn't know that. Please,
yeah, me neither.
It'll be way too long to explain, but here's like the spark notes of it. I just didn't like how everything went down 7 years ago with him being on the podcast with Cabana, throwing everyone under the bus, basically betraying me because I was like the ultimate blind fan of CM Punk, and I felt that. And then deciding to really slander people. And I just figured that if he can throw somebody under the bus without any type of remorse of talking to that person, then like he could do it to anyone else in real life. So it was on like a personal level for me that I'm just like, I don't like him anymore at all. But I will give him his due and props when it is needed. Like for this match was like very surprisingly, like I enjoyed it. But I'm still always gonna say like fuck Punk because that's my thing.
Wow.
But other than that, like it's just a personal thing. That's like the
girl, put the gun away. All that shooting going on.
Wow.
I'll see you. We've had this discussion before. When I listened to that Colt Cabana interview, there's a number of things I called bullshit on. Mm-hmm. And I'm not like fuck Punk like that, but I'm more like, you can't be a voice for the voiceless if you won't be a voice for yourself.
I can see that, and I bought into the whole
too.
voice for the voiceless, and then all that shit happened. But yeah, he's not winning me back at all. I'm just like, I'm calling bullshit. Whatever you try to put over, man. But getting back to the match,
you're like, I'm not falling for it again. You screwed me one time.
Yeah, that's it.
No okie doke here, buddy.
Yeah, nope. He's definitely not getting a second chance for me. And I could definitely say that that's gonna like forever happen. But
so you're not down for the Summer of Punk Part 2?
No, I'm not. No, I am not. I don't even like the fact that, you know what? We're gonna skip the match. How I feel about it. We're just gonna go straight to what happened afterwards. I don't even like the. Wait. Oh, okay, fine.
Hey, so
go there.
Wait, hold on.
Let me do this, guys.
So Marie, can you break down for me how the end of a first date goes for you? Because I can imagine somebody being like,
no. Wait. Let me do this. Let me bring in George Formosa real quick. Hold on.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, George Formosa.
Hello, everyone. You know, I'm on my way to go eat, but after being at AEW Dynamite live from the Forum, let me just say that place erupted for MJF.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Erupted.
Is Adam Woods in the car?
I'm sorry?
So
is Adam Woods in the car with you?
He is not in the car with me.
So let me ask you this, George. When CM Punk came out, because that's Marie's favorite wrestler. When CM Punk came out, how was it live?
In the beginning? You mean?
Yes.
For the first time, I mean, it was good. Listen, I'm not dogging CM Punk, but it was more like, yay, the show's starting. And combined with CM Punk, that made his reaction, sound pretty good. And he was over. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he wasn't over, but if we're gonna compare, then yeah, I was a little disappointed in his reaction of a pop.
Oh,
okay. I saw on Twitter what you had put. You're like, this is like big. I mean, on our Facebook group, you made the big reference about MJF's pop, dude. I gotta say this, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're talking about the first match, but MJF's fucking promo was legendary. My God,
it's gonna go down like top 3 of all time.
Man, I mean the pipe bomb was good. This shit right here wasn't a pipe bomb. It was a nuclear explosion that just blew up the fucking Forum. Look, as a wrestler of almost 30 years, in 15 days, I will be wrestling 30 years in 15 days. That's a long fucking time to be wrestling. I've seen it all, heard it all. But that promo from MJF was almost as epic as the Austin 316. It's going to go down like the NWO. It's going to go down as in, the Vince McMahon dropping the M-bombs. I'm just playing.
I mean, I guess the real question after the promo is, when did it become a work?
Now, see, that's what we're going to discuss tonight, and I'm glad you said that. My opinion is this. I think, just like the CM Punk thing when he dropped the pipe bomb, I think before CM Punk dropped that promo, there was an agreement in place. And I also think that there was an agreement in place Saturday morning.
Correct.
When he booked his flight to go home, that was MJF saying, if you don't fucking give me my money, I'm out. That was real.
Yes.
And I think the fact that they were like, look, man, we want to give you money. Because even Fightful was saying that he's been like brushing them off. This is the biggest work in history. MJF probably signed a contract last fucking week. He probably did. Because the fact that Tony had kept promoting the match. When you go on Ariel Hawani's show and you go on the show Wrestling, Wrestling, you talk about how you're not like the WWE. You're not going to rope-a-dope people into coming to your fucking pay-per-views saying that people are going to be on the show and then do the whole card subject to change.
Yeah.
So I knew at that moment when he said that they had signed a deal. And like I was explaining to Julian and I was explaining to Shane earlier, even during the show, there's no way.
Okay.
There's no way
Oh no. Okay.
the guy's
Yeah,
going to be
I'm
like, is he ordering food?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Cool. I'll probably go. No problem.
There's no way you're going to let someone come on worldwide television and shit on your product unless it was a work. What are your thoughts?
Yeah,
on
that part. I mean, it became. I mean, like I said, the real question is when did it become a work? Did it become a work like Sunday morning, Saturday night? You know.
That's possibly the best bet that happened on Sunday morning, right?
Well,
Him and
I
MJF.
think after I think when Tony Khan went on his tirade about against Eric Bischoff,
that was funny.
that all kind of started to segue. I mean, that layered on top of the MJF stuff. This promo really was Austin McMahon's setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and this was MJF pretty much saying, I'm the top guy. I'm being held back. People are jealous of me. You know, he said everything except for like I'm the number one merch mover, et cetera, et cetera.
He might as well say it.
Yeah. But he's pretty much saying that you know, I'm not like these WWF guys you brought in who love New Japan and who are being ultra violent and, you know, being rabid, like, you know, catering to the rabid fan. I'm just, you know, I'm that once in a lifetime talent who comes along that people love. I'm really glad he never used the word gimmick, but he pretty much said, I've got the best gimmick out there. People love it. And the boss doesn't know, and the boss doesn't appreciate it.
All right. It was funny.
Well, I just wanted to say hello, do my spiel because I was at the show. So thank you. I love you guys all.
Love you too, George.
George,
Thank you for joining us, brother. So there's a point that can be made about this.
Wrong layout.
And wrong layout. That's right. My bad. There's a point that can be made about this, and Phil Lindsay from FIFO and Grapsody made this comment. It's funny how some people didn't understand why Hangman was so mad at Punk. They completely missed it, but now when MJF said it, now they got it.
Yeah.
You know, MJF came out and was like, all these former WWE guys, you're paying them X amount of dollars. Us guys are here busting our fucking ass. You know, literally, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, but you know what though? In Tony Khan's defense, you're not gonna hear me say that very often. But in Tony Khan's defense, if you're paying somebody that much money, you need to put them to work.
Yeah.
And so he needs to squeeze every hour of TV time, every hour of promo time, every minute of work out of CM Punk that he can, because he's paying this dude a good amount of money.
Yes, he is.
And so there's really no telling how much shelf life is left in CM Punk before he becomes a trainer, a handler, or, you know, or a backstage guy or whatever.
Agent.
But, you know, get as much money and exposure to help get AEW elevated to where you want to get. I mean, not that AEW needs to get any more elevated. I think they're doing just fine. But I mean, use CM Punk and his following to move the product as much as you can, to get as many eyes on the product as you can for as much money as you're paying them. Because as much as Eric Bischoff says, "Oh, CM Punk is a waste of money," well, it's only a waste of money if you don't make him productive. So if you're paying him a bunch of money to sit on his ass or do tag matches or to be on Dark Elevation, then yeah, it's a waste of money. But if you have this guy on the road, you have him on Dynamite, and you have him on Rampage, you know, and you have him on the other shows, and you have him on the pay-per-views, and you have him putting in all his dates, then I mean, I hate to say it, I mean, lower his dollar per hour average, you know, per se. Get your money's worth. I mean, just get your money's worth.
Totally understand that. So here's the thing that really, and I brought Marie on the show just for two reasons. I mean, I love when she's on the show. She's controversial. I fucking love it. But I know her hatred towards CM Punk. But she's also a New Japan person. So
Yes,
I just got to say this. Wow. Not only was the Forbidden Door open, but it was booted the fuck wide open. Tanahashi, the freaking ace.
Yes.
That
comes out
screen
and
door
challenges
was sliding open like that.
Challenges for the AEW World Championship. What are your thoughts on the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling? I mean, I was hoping Okada would come, but hey, man, you can't do no better than Tanahashi.
I was hoping for God, but
well, Tom is currently over in Japan, so yeah, and Loa's out with a knee injury, so you're not gonna expect God anytime soon.
Oh man.
So yeah, with Tanahashi, I'm excited that he showed up on AEW. But you know me, I was just like, man, facing Punk for what? I said it on Twitter that Tanahashi better win. Like, you know, I don't want Punk to win because for some reason New Japan guys don't get the same treatment as like AEW guys, and I hate that because it's like New Japan guys have a special flair and like feeling to them when they like wrestle and stuff like that. For the longest, AEW just sort of like, you know, just treats them as like an ordinary nobody, but they have the New Japan backing, and it's like, you know, why? But hopefully it could be a good match. I was saying also that you know, Kenta keeps saying that, you know, knock knock bye because, you know, CM Punk, he's dodging Kenta for everything.
I was praying
I'm
it
like,
would be Kenta versus Punk.
Actually,
I would have been fucking money.
Kenta won.
yeah, man.
Kenta
But-
won royalties for.
Yeah, I know. I told him. I was like, yo, Punk owes you royalties. But you know, I was just like, yo, Kenta, why don't you just like interfere in the match of Forbidden Door? Like, I'll make that, like, just go.
Just Kenta shows up like, yo, bitch, go to sleep.
Yeah. He should be fine. He's been healing ever since I think Wrestle Kingdom is when he lost the IWGP United States Championship title against Tana. So he should be healing pretty well since then.
Man.
I really hope that AEW gives the New Japan guys the WCW treatment, or I should say the Liger treatment, because we all know that when anybody
or the Muda treatment.
When Japanese guys went to WWE, you know, they always end up losing. We want to see them come in and not just doing flippy shit. We want to see them actually show their wares, show their style, show their skill, and win some matches and win significant matches, not just vendor matches. That's right. I am looking great.
Okay, so Julian, look, I just gotta say this, bro. Remember I was telling you about the guy who said, "Damn, you're sexy," and he kept saying over and over again. It's like, "Oh, you're so fucking hot." And I was like, "Thanks." He's like, "No, really."
Hey man, when you juice up on energy drinks, you just don't know what to do with yourself.
Oh, so 50 Cent thinks you're hot.
Looking like 50 Cent over here. Talking about 2 solid ass quarters right there, just chilling.
Yeah, right.
Look at your 5 dimes over there. Yo, 10 nickels.
God.
Off my cocktail fruit.
Come on, I'm gonna call you.
He's rich.
I'm gonna call you 10 nickels, bro. So I'm gonna call him 10 nickels.
He's rich now.
Man, whoo, Julian, man,
but you know, the first, you know, Marie, the first New Japan show I ever watched was
oh my god,
a number of years ago. I watched Wrestle Kingdom for Kenny Omega versus the Rainmaker.
That's right.
And I was just blown away. Like every year, you know, I subscribed to New Japan Pro. You know, I watched like, you know, Super Juniors. You know, I would watch the Wrestle Kingdom shows, and it's a different presentation.
Yes.
Than what you know American fans are used to, but they're great shows. Some of it doesn't translate, but if you're a fan of wrestling, I mean, you learn to just kind of appreciate the different presentations that are out there. So, but I think that AEW fans have an appreciation for the different forms that come from overseas, and they should be able to mesh it pretty decently with their existing roster.
Especially when, like you said, they're going overseas and everything. They should definitely be treated as the same.
Well, you mean you don't want your guys to fly all the way to Saudi Arabia and not work?
Right? Like the Viking Raiders? The Viking Raiders, who still has not yet got their fair tag team championship match, by the way.
Man, we were looking at we're going to Egypt in November, and I'm looking at how much it costs to fly business class and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be damned if I'm gonna fly my Viking Raiders to Saudi Arabia and have them get beat up at the entrance ramp
and never get a shot. And never get a shot.
Y'all gonna be parking cars. You're gonna be signing autographs. You're gonna be setting up the ring. I'm getting my money's worth.
I better be winning the tag team championship, man. Other than that,
Oh my God. My Snapchat is going to be on fire tonight with these these comments.
Yeah.
Julian, man, you are getting the love tonight, brother. Julian, flex the biceps for him.
No, man, not tonight.
Just give him one.
I can't give it to him, man.
Jokes. Anyway, look. Oh, he's serious. Whew. Wow. Hey, man, Rodney. Wow. All right.
These are jokes. Oh, man.
All right. So,
Johnny
Elite. Johnny
man.
Elite. Yeah, this is a premium live event right here. Roundtable after dark, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not even 9 o'clock yet, so we got a mere amount of minutes before that.
Wow. So
Johnny Elite.
Johnny Elite. This right here was one of the most exciting moments of the night for me. Johnny Elite has an open challenge.
Oh man.
I was like, who gonna fight Johnny Elite?
Woo!
All of a sudden, the Redeemer.
Yeah,
man.
Finally, Miro comes back. I was so excited.
He found his God finally.
Yeah.
Dude, Miro was like, I don't want to come to heaven. I'm coming to get you. I was like, oh shit. And Miro had me scared for a second. I was like, damn, Miro.
Yeah, right?
Miro walked
don't come knock on my door.
Miro walked all the way around.
You know why it makes sense that Miro came back to the Great Western Forum?
Why?
It used to be a church.
True statement.
Yeah.
True statement.
Oh.
It was a church.
Yeah.
That's
It was
interesting.
a church. That's right. Just, man, this is the Church of Julian right tonight, baby. Whew. Look,
Pretty
Julian.
much. Yep.
Julian, you
God
better
damn
chill out tomorrow.
Time to feed the ducks.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
So, Julian,
Sprinkling, man.
I can't just ignore the 9 o'clock.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in dropping some slam chats, you can go to www.slamchat.com.
You take cash, not naked pictures.
Julian says you can swipe
Right here.
where you want.
Right here.
You can tap the card.
Right here.
If you tap it more than 3 times,
Yeah,
you're
you ain't
playing
swiping
with it.
nothing here.
If you move the mouse cursor right over to
They don't
Julian.
All
slide.
you gotta do is go to www.slamchats.com. Matter of fact, Husky's a little cutie too.
Appreciate
He says
the
hashtag
compliment.
fact. Man,
Oh my God.
what the fuck has the roundtable come to this time? It is only 8:28. We already
8:48. Not even 9 o'clock. Shit.
Wow.
We're starting early.
All day.
I think
Oh,
it's a
my
whole
God.
bunch of blue. I'm a what?
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and let Julian cool off for a second. Let our fans in the chat cool
That's
off for a second
impossible.
because they are all excited about how hot Julian is tonight. Sexual chocolate on the show. We'll be right back.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Back.
And we're back.
We
Julie,
back.
You probably shouldn't be warming your hands up right now. You're already on the hot seat right now.
The seat's always hot, baby.
Oh shit. Oh my God. Sweet chocolate before, because let's see a king size Snicker. Jesus Christ. All right.
Hey man, I already got a class action lawsuit against Hershey's.
Oh my God. Wow. Stop it, Julie. Stop it.
Oh man.
Julian, what is wrong with you? Stop it. God dang, boy. You're just getting all the fire tonight. All the fire.
My sweet innocent ears are gone.
Yeah, Shane, that your ear. Anyway, so Miro totally just dominated. I probably shouldn't have said dominated, but Julian, what do you think about Miro's dominating victory?
Man, so number one, I'm happy to see Miro back. I'm like,
yeah, me too.
Talk about paying somebody money and not having to do nothing. His last match against Bryan Danielson was great until he got knocked the fuck out, and then he's been like on the shelf ever since.
Yeah.
And then anytime I get to see Johnny, honestly, so Johnny Mundo,
just Johnny,
he puts on some great
Johnny
matches.
shit.
I've seen him.
Wow.
I've seen him live down here at UPW. I've seen him do local shows. He always puts on a good show. You know, he's very athletic. He puts on good matches.
Especially his running Lucha on the ground, you know.
Yeah, but you know, seeing Miro come back. I mean, I always liked. I liked him when he was in WWE. He has a great presentation, and he's another big dude that just needs to get used. He's someone who doesn't deserve to get lost in the shuffle.
No.
And I don't think he was before. I just think he got injured. They just didn't know what to do with him because they had so many people come through that door at the same time. So now, you know, they probably got a place for him. And, you know, Punk's going to need some contenders. They'll need some contenders for the TNT title. I don't remember.
I want to see him go after the TBS title.
Hey, Shane, did Miro do ladder matches?
He did a Money in the Bank.
But not
Didn't he win a Money in the Bank?
No, he didn't win it. It was like his first year when he was in WWE. He was in the Money in the Bank.
United States title.
Yeah.
So, you know, have him bust out the Steiner recliner. We're all good to go.
Oh, man, if he uses that recliner, Jesus Christ.
So, my dream match now is Miro versus Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor television title.
Oh, man.
Give me that. Two big, beefy men slapping me.
Meaty man.
I said, Julian, say it one time. Big, meaty men slapping me.
Jesus.
Big, meaty men slapping meats.
Slapping.
Phrasing. I'm calling phrasing on that.
Wow.
Oh man, big meaty man slapping meat is all of my favorite drinks.
It's like a double big Carl.
Oh my God. Double big Carl, no lettuce.
No get them veggies out of here.
I mean, Costco salads. Anyway, Red Dragon. So let's talk about this 10-man tag team match. Julian, let's talk about your favorite tag team, Jurassic Express.
Oh man, his
Christian,
favorite
Darby
tag
Allin,
team.
Matt Hardy versus, I'm just gonna call them the Bullet Club.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Marie,
Hey,
what are your thoughts on this match? Hold on, Julian. Let's get Marie's thoughts.
Oh wait, you want me first?
Please,
well,
you're the New Japan person.
I know, but I just want. But you told Julian to go first, and I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Anyway, I like to be respectful on other people's shows. So yeah, I would think that Hikuleo would have had like 15 minutes at least, because every other guy had their spots and like every other person had their thing. Like, yeah, sure, Hikuleo got some cool stuff in. I thought it was pretty lame that both him and Luchasaurus did the whole like clothesline and then like they got down at the same time. I was like, yo, that's so lame. Stop it. That was just so lame. But like he had a good showing. He was, he got the win anyway. His team got the win. But I really would like to see him like really shine, because he had a really great match with Jay White at New Japan Mutiny on Strong, and I was like, yo, this is like really good and stuff. Hikuleo tried to give the too sweet to people, but like nobody was too sweet in him, and I was like, you guys suck.
I was too sweet. Shit, I'm like, bro, get it in.
Yeah,
dude, they really just like left him, just like, can I guess?
Yeah, they really did left him alone. But other than that, like it was fun, exciting, but I still wanted like Hikuleo to get like more time in rather than like everyone else hitting their spots and doing this and doing that. But yeah.
So Marie,
yes,
the way you feel about CM Punk is how I feel about Jungle Boy.
That's okay. That's fine.
It's freaking Super Jungle Boy.
Super Saiyan 3.
That dude gets so much time in every match.
Yeah.
You have the little dude being a super heavyweight and the heavyweight being a luchador.
Yes. I would have to agree with you with that, yeah.
And Luchasaurus like always gets tagged in the last like 3 minutes of a match.
Yes.
And he does a couple moves, and he actually shows some promise, like shows some actual mobility, but he's in there for like 3 minutes. And then Jungle Boy always gets this hot tag. And yes, I was cheering like crazy when they hit the Meltzer driver on Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Always in there just flipping around and running around, and the jungle snare, and and freaking Jim Ross just selling the hell out of everything that Jungle Boy does. And I'm like, oh, look at Jungle Jack Perry's son out there. Shut the fuck up. This dude, oh my God. If anybody ever talked shit about Super Cena, you have got to detest this kid. Just, anyway.
John Cena versus Jungle Boy. I'd love it.
Julian,
nice.
Look.
They look at each other. They just stare at each
Let's
other.
be honest here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be honest here. Julian is the biggest fucking Jungle Boy fan ever.
Oh yeah, the biggest.
When we're alone, and we're just like texting or whatever, he's like, bro, I can't wait to see Jungle Boy again.
Oh man.
He's like, Jungle Boy is my favorite. I can't wait to like watch him just be in the ring and just being like a super heavyweight. He's like Crash Holly ain't got shit on him.
Imagine if Jungle Boy went over to Best of the Super Juniors.
Oh my
like
God,
they probably would have threw
up.
Yeah, they would have threw him around everywhere.
Man, that would be a dream come true. That'd be a dream come true.
Julian loves.
Yeah, and so
he loves Luchasaurus too. Like that's his favorite guy.
Yeah, that's his favorite dinosaur.
Oh yeah, Luchasaurus. Oh yeah, this is his hometown too. Where's he from? Oh, the Tar Pits.
He chilling on La Brea. That's where he from.
You kidding me right now? Are you
Look
kidding
at Jim
me right
Ross,
now?
man.
Man, I gotta get an 8x10 autographs from both Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy to send over to Julian.
Right? You gotta get Julian a cameo.
So Marie, the first time I saw Luchasaurus was a bar wrestling.
Yeah.
And he was wrestling without his mask on.
Yeah.
And then he got injured and left. And then all of a sudden, this guy dressed like him with a dinosaur mask did a run in, and I was like,
on the same show?
Same, like 2 minutes later.
Okay. All right. Okay.
He wouldn't change it to another gimmick. He was like, yo, let's go. I'm debuting the gimmick right now.
He had on the same fanny pack, the same Zubaz, and just a mask. And
he wanted to be Doink.
Right? Like, but I know who that is. Like,
yeah.
No, you don't. No.
You know, I don't understand. Like, people think wrestling fans are stupid. Come on, bro. We fucking know you.
No,
are.
that's WWE. WWE.
It's basically like Elias into Ezekiel, but we have to be like it's Ezekiel, a brand new person.
That is a different person.
It is.
It
definitely different. It's definitely different.
Hey, man,
Completely different
Hell in a
person.
Cell, when they bring in Ezekiel Jackson, the place is going to pop.
Oh my god.
I mean, come on, everyone
Black
thought
Zeke.
it was going to be Ezekiel Jackson when the big Tron said Ezekiel.
You were
I guess,
excited. You're
right?
like Ezekiel Jackson?
Ezekiel
Nah.
Jackson?
I was like, oh shit, Ezekiel Jackson is back. I was like,
Domination?
Right?
wait a second.
And no, it's the brother to Elias.
Oh my god!
Is that
If
Renegade
Ezekiel
Hey,
Jackson came back and was like, "We're
Ezekiel
twin brothers,"
Jackson.
I'll be
Ezekiel
like, "This is
Jackson
Danny
had a
DeVito,
great
fucking Arnold
song.
Schwarzenegger shit." Twins for real. So this match was actually pretty good. Of course, you knew the Bucks were going to get over because they're in there. I think the Bucks are probably going to get over when they go home to fucking down in Southern Orange County for the Ontario show. That's when they're going to get over.
Definitely the Ontario show.
Yes.
Yeah. But then we have Wardlow. We have Wardlow versus the workhorseman himself, JD Drake.
Poor JD Drake.
Yes.
JD Drake is fucking. He is awesome. Okay, I've been in
They
matches
need to
with
let
this dude.
JD Drake show his stuff. Come on now.
Hey man, I said it. I said it in the private chat. JD Drake has gotten more TV exposure than a lot of people who have gotten hired by AEW.
Yes.
This dude is on Dynamite like every other week.
Every week.
In good matches.
Yes.
Tag matches, single matches. He's not going over, but the guy's getting serious TV time.
Yeah, TV time.
Sonny Kiss is like, hey man, what about me?
Man, I really want that push for Sonny.
Yeah,
I really want that push,
when
man.
Sonny Kiss was going up against Kenny Omega that one Dynamite, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be the part where she could actually show her shit against Omega, but it was a squash match.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think JD Jake is getting more time than a lot of women's matches.
Well, yeah.
But I gotta say though, when he gets out there, man, he actually he's a big dude who puts on good big dude matches.
Yeah.
And so the first time I was like, who's this guy? And then I saw him again. And again, I'm like, well, shit, he keeps showing up.
He's also
he might be the Iron Mike Sharp of our generation, but goddamn, he is getting some serious TV time.
Shane, Iron Mike Sharp was a guy who had this forearm protector on his arm, and he wrestled like, let's say, 700 matches and won like 2.
Jesus.
Oh.
By count out.
By count out.
By mistake. He was Barry Horowitz before Barry Horowitz was Barry. He was Barry O. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Julian. Yeah, Barry Orton. These kids.
Marie, he's making fun of me because up until 3 weeks ago, I did not know that Barry O was Randy Orton's uncle.
Oh my God, that shit was hilarious. He said, I was this many days old when I realized that Barry O was Barry Orton. I was like, that's it. The internet went.
I was like, let me look up some jobbers from the 80s.
Julian, don't talk to me.
Shit, that's his uncle. I didn't know.
Yep.
Man, that was funny.
So speaking of cool shit, Athena shows up her first AEW interview in the ring, and of course, she's getting interviewed by Tony Schiavone. She's being interviewed by Tony Schiavone. The words there. Look, Murray, I gotta tell you, there are 2 phrases I fucking can't stand. AEW. Okay, the first phrase
time for talking is over.
It's time for
I fucking hate that. Mark Henry is a Hall of Famer, and that's what you hired him for. That's
okay.
Get your money.
But he's an analyst. He is an analyst.
What the fuck is he analyzing? Nothing. The second thing that I fucking hate is Tony, cut the shit. I am so fucking tired of hearing Tony, cut the shit. Tony don't be saying shit all the time. Tony be staring with a mic. Tony, cut the shit. He's like, I ain't saying nothing.
Okay.
What the hell? I fucking can't stand that.
Okay.
But
Mark Henry is the Steve Harvey of AEW.
Yes, he is. But he's less funny. Steve Harvey's funny. Like I'll watch Family Feud to see some funny shit. Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Not the show. Just the funny shit Steve Harvey will say.
Yeah.
You know. So, but speaking of funny. Tony, cut the shit. Right? I was like, this dumb fucking shit. And then all of a sudden I see Stokely Hathaway, and I'm like, okay, he just saved this fucking promo right here.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God he's here. Thank God he's here.
Finally, have a good mouthpiece for Jade.
I think Jay Cargill should just shut the shit. Just shut the shit. You got all the tools, but you're not good on the mic. Please just shut the fuck up.
Hey man,
Malcolm Bivens is the right choice.
I'm not about gimmick infringement, but I would love to hear Stokely Hathaway say, "Let me holler at you, player."
Oh my God. He might sneak that in one day.
Hey,
Yeah,
he
he will.
does. I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I'm gonna
If he
pop
says some
for
shit
that.
like, you gonna go 1-on-1 with the Undertaker player? I'll be done.
It felt like that too.
You're
the whole
not
setup.
kidding.
It felt like we were gonna have an impromptu like match, and he was gonna like just announce it. Like honestly, that segment I enjoyed it because of Stokely.
Yes.
Athena's promo sounded exactly like a WWE promo. And I was like, girl, you're in AEW where there is no writers or whatever. You can be yourself. The person that you are on your stream, you could definitely be her. Like, embrace this fallen goddess, this new journey that Athena is on, because you're not restricted in AEW per se, but like it just felt so WWE. And then that stupid line of like, AEW has the best like women's division currently, and I'm like, you guys have good women. But you guys don't know how to utilize.
Have you been watching Impact Wrestling?
I know. I love. Yeah. I love Impact Wrestling.
But Marie, the thing is, even when Athena was on NXT, her Twitter and online persona was different than when you saw on NXT. And so when you were watching her online and like saw the stuff that she wrote and the picture she posted, because I follow her for a number of reasons, it was. You be fired up.
Be careful.
And then she gets on TV and you're like, she's being pigeonholed, Yeah. And that's what made her so exciting, because you're like, oh man, I can't wait to see her. And then she be doing some bullshit.
Yeah. But I just hope that like next week, or if she's like interfering, I don't know, for Rampage, more of her personality comes out, because that's all I want is for the women to have their personality come out, to not be put into boxes where like, they have to play a particular stereotype or a character or whatever that they don't really want to do, and they're able to tell their own story. Like, this is like their chance to like really do it, other than like, going to WWE, following that script and not really getting to be the person that they want. So I don't know why they don't take a full advantage of it and like tell Tony, look, man, I'm doing it this way. That's it. Like, and actually, invest in that freaking performance center for AEW, because the women need it, including the men.
I mean, you got Serena Deeb there. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's Serena Deeb.
Professor.
Man, like, if I was backstage and I had her, I would pick her brain every single time to make sure that like everybody is good. I just don't understand like why they don't. It feels like there's not that sisterhood that like it's supposed to be there when it's not. And you can definitely see that in the matches sometimes where like things just don't connect, and you're like, girls, like get it together. You can't say you're the best at something. Yeah.
Speaking of things not connecting, Tony Storm and Ruby Soho versus Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker.
Oh God! Okay, can we talk about that?
Yes. Oh my fucking God! I love Jamie Hayter. She's a prototype of a. Put Jamie Hayter and Chris Statlander together. We're talking fucking Dr. Death and Brody. Just let them fucking run wild. Terry Gordy and fucking Dr. Death. Look, just let them destroy people. But you got this tag team match.
There was something about it that I was like, there's something missing. Like, I really want to like it. I want to cheer it. I want to be like, yes, they have a really good match where I could talk about it. And I'm here like, I don't know what the hell is missing. And I'm like,
it was a good match.
Yeah. But execution wise, like they had some really good power spots. But in a match, there's more than just power spots. You have to tell a little bit of a story. You have to like, maybe speed it up a little bit, maybe slow it down a little bit, play to the crowd. The crowd was sort of a little bit dead. There just wasn't that excitement in that match like all the previous matches had, plus the main event. Like it's always when the women get on to like 9:32 over here in the East Coast that basically it's like it goes dead sometimes. And I'm like, I don't know if it's because Ruby is losing like whatever spark she had, because honestly, I can't tell what's special about her. I can't tell what's special about Toni Storm. I really can't. If like AEW gods, if you're listening to me and listening to this podcast, please have Ruby Soho.
Oh yeah,
I hope so.
do.
Okay, so AEW gods, please listen to me. It's Marie Shadows. I know you probably don't like me, but please put Ruby Soho and Toni Storm in a 60-minute Iron Woman match so I can sit there, analyze it, tell people the story, break it down like no one else does, and so I can like understand who they are. I can understand what makes them so special, because everyone is like, oh, Ruby Soho this and Toni Storm that. I don't know what makes you girls special. I really don't. So AEW gods, give me a 60-minute match, Iron Man match, woman match with them. Britt can take a vacation. I need her to take a vacation. And Jamie Hayter needs to, I guess, I don't know, get a character or something.
I thought Jamie Hayter was on the verge of betraying Dr. Britt Baker. What happened to
Jamie
that?
Hayter?
Yeah,
Jamie
right?
Hayter is a prototype of a women's wrestler. She's big, she's strong, she's fast, she's talented. The only problem is they saddled her in a fucking group and made her the third wheel. Even behind fucking, what's her name? Rebel. She's behind Rebel. Like, come on, Rebel don't even fucking wrestle. I mean, I love you, Rebel, but you don't. I just let Jamie Hayter loose. Let her fucking loose, man. Put, like I said, put her in Statlander. Send them to fucking Japan. Send them to Mexico. Let them work. Let them work Dark Elevation as a tag team. Build them up. Let them destroy the fucking Renegade Twins constantly. Who fucking cares? But give them work. Send them to Ring of Honor. Let them work Ring of Honor shows. I mean, some of these people need to go to Ring of Honor. They need to build a TV show around Ring of Honor so some of these people can fucking go there and get TV.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I
need to hurry up with the Ring of Honor stuff too.
Tony, if you're listening, drop your con coin in my fucking in my Zelle. Con coin's always welcome. Drop that con coin in my Zelle, and you can take this, Tony. You can take this right here as a suggestion, so to speak.
Suggestion.
Put those two as a tag team. Send them off to Ring of Honor. Hire Maria Kanellis. Let her run the fucking women's division over there.
Oh.
Handle your business. There it is. Oh, and put Jonathan Gresham on a goddamn show at least once a week.
Man, something, man. Like,
man, really.
He's
the
ROH
television champion. You got the ROH tag team champions. Hell, you got Mercedes Martinez defending the ROH women's championship on fucking Dark Elevation and Dark every week. Put fucking Jonathan Gresham on TV somewhere. Hashtag Jonathan Gresham.
This is why you don't buy stuff that you can't really handle if you don't have proper teams in place in order to maneuver all like your chess pieces. And this is why sometimes it's backfiring. And if you guys saw the media, right? If you saw the media,
no, we didn't talk about that media scrum. Oh my God.
I was just gonna mention the freaking disrespectful thing he said about Ring of Honor, which I was just like, yo, you're kind of revealing your hand here and letting us know you're not really gonna take care of Ring of Honor. Like, I'm just gonna say it like that. Like,
there was a lot of shit in that media scrum. That was
we talk about it here on the show as far as any given week. There's a lot of hours of wrestling on TV for you to watch.
Yeah.
And Ring of Honor, they were hampered by the pandemic because they couldn't have crowds.
Yes, that hurt.
Yeah.
Really
but before the pandemic came around, they typically had a good crowd. Impact puts on a very respectable show.
Yes,
their shows are very good. But the problem with Impact and Ring of Honor was trying to find it. So you're trying to find the show to watch. They come on at some crazy hours. Yeah. It's like an off time, and so
it's like 3 a.m. on Access TV. Like, who the fuck's up at 3 a.m. on Access TV?
Watch it, if you DVR it, whatever, you try to catch it. So it doesn't get like mainstream live audience attention. And the hope was that Tony Khan would buy. Everyone's like, oh, he's going to buy Ring of Honor, and he's going to give them a primetime spot. He's going to have these guys featured
on HBO Max,
and he's going to do this and he's going to do that. And I'm not saying he's not going to. I mean, only time will tell. But the respect that the brand deserves, and the respect that the wrestlers who are there currently deserve, and the respect for where a lot of his current roster deserves, who came from that product, is to give it the time that that it deserves, and give it the eyeballs that it needs to succeed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's kind of falling into the same trap as when Vince McMahon bought WCW and Vince McMahon bought ECW.
Yeah.
No,
and that is
you
it's
can't.
my brand, And
you can't even compare the two. Vince bought WCW to trash it.
Oh yeah,
because like, I fucking own you now, bitches.
Yeah.
You're gonna drop a Gary
but look
Horowitz.
at this. But at the same time, Tony Khan also wants to say, I made AEW. Look at my brand. Look how great it is.
Look at my toys.
You know, it's to the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Nothing is going to be placed above it. And that's like if Nike bought Converse,
they did.
Would Nike make Converse
on
par with Nike? No.
Yes.
It'll be a subsidiary of Nike.
As someone that works for Nike, I'll tell you, there's legitimately a Converse world. Like there's Nike, I work at the Nike campus.
Yep.
The Nike campus, 22.2 square miles here in Portland. Damn. There's a Converse world. Like our campus called Nike World. There's a Converse world. Same thing. There's so Converse and Nike. I didn't know for years. I was buying Converse. I didn't know that fucking Nike owned them until I was in the employee store. What the fuck? There's a whole Nike wing of the employee store? What the hell? Yeah. So you can't say that. But it's kind of like this whole Fox, like this whole Warner Media, HBO Max deal. Like, you really don't know what's going to happen.
No,
HBO Max is still doing HBO Max shit. Warner Media is doing Warner Media shit. So they're keeping it apart, but they're also building a complete, total brand together.
Yeah.
Right.
But what I see Tony Khan doing is having Ring of Honor here, having AEW here. And he's like, I need an NXT. I'll make Ring of Honor NXT. I have all of these talented guys here, but now that I got them, what the fuck am I going to do with them?
But the difference
it was a status thing for me. He bought it as status. Like, I'm the ultimate fucking
I'm
Superman.
gonna agree.
Mm-hmm. So now I got the Ring of Honor World Champion, and he has the history.
NXT.
Well, NXT ain't NXT, bro. Just saying.
Yeah,
it's NXT 2.0.
I've seen independent shows better than NXT. Okay, I'm just saying.
NXT is
better than NXT.
So
PCW better than NXT. Prestige better than NXT.
Hey, Prestige was an amazing event.
So, I'm just saying. So we go to this main event.
Yeah.
Daniel Garcia versus Jon Moxley, and my God, this was a way to close the show out.
Yes, it was.
Daniel Garcia is the future of professional wrestling. All he needs to do is gain about 20 pounds because that guy is skinny as fuck. But he will beat the piss out of somebody.
I think he weighs about the same as me.
Daniel Garcia was 165 pounds, legit.
Yeah, I'm 166.
Hey, Shay, you need to send him some Taco Bell tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Man.
I just think that it was a really good match. A lot of ups and downs. Lots of ups and downs. That was key for me because they made it look it looked competitive. It wasn't a squash match like the first time they wrestled.
I thought it was gonna be a squash match because of how Daniel Garcia was limping to the rail. Like, oh, this ain't gonna last long. But okay, I guess not.
So once again, Blackpool Combat Club match. They don't steamroll their opponents.
No,
it
they
actually
don't.
looks
CC, not BBC.
Yes.
Shout out to Renee Paquette. Yeah, I'm gonna keep putting that shit out in the ether. Shout out to Renee Paquette.
Shout out to
BCC, not BBC.
But yeah, they're actually elevating anybody that they wrestle. They don't steamroll them. It looks competitive. Everybody comes out of it bloody, and no matter who goes over, it's still like either guy could have won. So I mean, everybody looks good.
And wouldn't hurt either one of them lost either.
Exactly. I think it boiled down to exactly what they said in the beginning. When they want to form this group, they want to form this group to elevate and if you realize every person that they mentioned putting over in this group has been the one that they've worked the most.
Bulk and Skull's son, Daniel Garcia.
Bulk and Skull's son.
Oh my God. Now I'm just trying to see if that works, but I don't know. I mean, The match was good. Daniel Garcia and I are not on good terms. I have his ass blocked. Just because we got
shit.
Just because we got into
Why?
some shit. He thought he can clown me, but I clapped his ass back, and he couldn't say shit.
Ooh, shit, clap them cheeks, girl. Get him.
Yeah, man. It was during the time that Gabriel Kidd was like, New Japan Strong was better than like the 4 pillars in AEW, and I was side with Gabriel Kidd because I just think that the work ethic is a little bit better in New Japan Strong than like AEW. And what they presented. So I was on his side, and he tried to come in, and he was like, oh, well, 2.0 is better than like any listeners you have for your podcast. So I had to take my analytics, and at the time I had 5,000 plus K for listens. And I was like, what was that? You want to run that by me again? Couldn't say shit. And then I eventually just blocked him because I'm like, look, I'm done with your kindergarten minions coming after me and you, so I'm good. But I will give him his props for this match with Moxley. I do want to say that I don't mind if wrestlers bleed in a match. I really don't mind. I don't mind violence. I don't mind any of that. Right. But can Moxley please stop blading and somehow the camera catches him? Like I see it every single time. Yeah. I see it every time, and I'm like, bro, man, like, what is it? Cody's not here, so you want to bleed all the time? Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm gonna put out there like this, ladies and gentlemen. The best way to blade is to pre-blade yourself.
Blade tips 101.
Take like here. I'm gonna give you an example. Cut along the crease of your forehead right here. Just give yourself a good little cut. Take some petroleum fucking jelly. Rub that little petroleum jelly there. What it does is it clots the blood. So during the match, someone pops you. There you go. There's your blood. And it's already like there. So when they pop you and you start to bleed, you won't fucking bleed out. Okay? You won't have one of these buckets of blood pouring everywhere. I try to tell indie guys that they don't fucking listen. They want to do crazy shit.
They don't bleed naturally when they bleed? Damn it. I was lying to you.
And it's like, dude, like seriously, like you just cut yourself. I was in a War Games cage match.
I remember.
In a company here in Portland. This guy, young guy. He was a young guy at the time. Lance Dean. I love Lance Dean.
Lance Dean's great.
In the match, Lance is like, I want a blade. And I say, okay. So I break him off a little fucking blade, right? He puts it in his tape. First and foremost, I hate putting blade in my tape because I don't want to cut my wrist. I've seen a wrestler do that. So he takes it and he cuts himself. But he cuts himself so deep and he cuts himself like this. And he has like this big U shape on his head. Dude bled so bad that I'm punching a guy in the corner and I look over and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna die. Like he bled so bad that he passed out, woke up, passed out again.
Oh wow.
So like it was bad. And they were like, yeah, he was drinking before the match so he can get his blood going. I'm like, are you
no.
Wow.
No.
You're not supposed to do that.
So and fans were like, I can see the blade on the ring on the mat. Like he cut himself, dropped the blade on the mat. And I'm like,
this guy.
This is why you do that shit beforehand. I'm just saying. Don't be crazy. Don't start stabbing each other with forks and shit. Don't be like Eddie Kingston was on Sunday. Just, oh my God. I love you, Eddie Kingston. Partner, you're my boy. I love you.
Or
shout out to Eddie Kingston, but god damn.
Or Nick Cage with the pizza cutter and then the Domino's commercial came up.
That was great. That was great. While he's fucking cutting the guy's head with the pizza cutter, the fucking Domino's pizza commercial was coming on. Great. And WWE was like, hey, Domino's, you know about this blood shed on your pizza?
Yeah.
Bring in
asking for pepperoni and skin flakes now. I don't know.
That was hilarious.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But all in all, I gotta give this show a solid B.
Yeah. Solid B.
Like I can't give it an A because I saw for me to see it, it's obvious, but
no win the rotunda, so I gotta give it a solid B.
You know what, Shane? Don't worry.
He'll come back soon.
He will show up. He will show up at AEW, and they'll be like, Shane, I'm here, and that's it.
Amen. Amen. I'm in a Wyndham Rotunda Facebook page, and I swear to God, it's a damn cold in there, and I love it.
Listen, he will show up. He will show up in a fucking 4-on-4 match. His 3 partners are going to be 3 and B. So
Julian.
that's never gonna fucking happen, right? Never gonna happen.
Julian, that's hard. That's two.
He might team up with his brother.
Dude,
he might come back as
oh man,
believable. Do you believe that? Because if you do that,
so wait, so we gotta hear the 3-man band, and then the lights go off. You go like hurt and heal, and then the whole match.
No, you know what? The lights got to go off, and then you got to see the lantern get lit. First, you see Bray. Then you see the modern day Maharaja.
Oh my God!
He's got a psychopath, and then you see Heath Slater.
You have the sword standing up above,
and he says, "We're here."
Kids with him.
We're here.
And you know what? Yeah. I would just turn the TV off because I'd be like, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen after this, but this right here is the best it could ever be. So I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop.
I don't know what weed you guys have been smoking, but can I have some? Because you guys are fucking high as shit. If you believe that will happen. If you believe that will happen, you guys are high as shit.
If Raw came on and they had Omos,
I mean,
3 interview segments and 4 matches back to back to back to back, and then Bray Wyatt came out, shading me like, this was an A+ show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shane will be like, this is 5 stars.
No, it will be freaking a million stars, even not
a million stars.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta say this before we go, guys. The best part of MJF's promo was like, I'm back here busting my ass while you marks in her back wondering about 5 stars in Tokyo.
Yeah.
MJF is a god for fucking promos. All bow down to fucking MJF, the promo god. Everyone else can suck it. So yeah.
But you know what though? What you gotta love about a true heel is, hey, to all you out here clapping for me, where were you this weekend?
Right? Wow.
When people were talking all this shit. So fuck
about me being an unprofessional prick. I was like, wow.
First they were against him, and now
yeah.
Hey, I can firmly say if you go back and look on my Twitter, I was all about this being a work and that he was one of the best fucking minds in professional. I've said it. I keep saying it. Even on the fucking stream, that was 5 hours long. God damn you, AEW. Even on that stream, I was constantly saying MJF is the smartest man in wrestling.
Hey, man, as Big E's theme song goes, 3 ain't enough, but I need 5.
Wow. Speaking of 5, Julian, tell these people where they can watch us.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 days a week. If you don't catch us on YouTube, you don't catch us on Twitter, you don't catch us on Facebook, and you're in the Portland, Oregon area, you can catch us on the old Video Scope live on cable TV.
Cable? People still have that?
People still got cable, man. They haven't cut their cord. They're not watching Hulu and Sling. They got to watch us on CenturyLink and Xfinity. So on Mondays at 10 p.m.
Mondays.
Catch us on channel 22 Xfinity TV and channel 8002 CenturyLink TV. Tuesdays, you catch us at 9:30 on channel 23 Xfinity TV and channel 8003 CenturyLink TV. And hey, you miss us on Monday, you miss us on Tuesday. Better yet, you want to see all this 3 days a week.
See, that's why you're getting comments already.
At 9:30 p.m. on channel 11 Xfinity TV and CenturyLink TV. Because if you don't, Hershey's will.
That is why, ladies and gentlemen, that is why Julian is the sexual chocolate of the podcast. That is why he gets all the men's. He gets all the men's. Julian, can you do me a favor? Can you please put your milkshake up? Because it's bringing all the boys to the podcast.
Hey man, you got to go to the OnlyFans for that one.
Oh, OnlyFans.com/Chemical Julian. Ooh,
are you doing my gimmick about having the OnlyFans? Oh shit! Wait, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Shane, you only have one fan. You have only one fan, Shane. Marie, tell them where they can find you at, Marie, on the socials.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on here. This is probably like the first time in a long time that I praised AEW without shitting on it.
Wow,
in a way, I usually have some type of thing to be like, yo, you got to fix this, you got to fix that. But I actually praised this one, which is kind of shocking. So anyway, find me on Twitter where I always talk my shit at Marie_Shadows. You can sign up to my newsletter, marieshadows.substack.com to go actually watch my interview with Hinare, read all my New Japan stuff, get caught up on the Ibushi and New Japan situation, and more for that. And then also follow me on my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Marie_Shadows, where I'll be having a lot more live streams.
Man, it's an entertaining time watching your stuff. I'm telling you, I love it. I'm subscribed. I get the emails constantly. I'm all about that life. Shane, tell them what's up with you.
Oh man, well you can also follow me on Twitch at Husky_518, where I'll be hosting the very first episode of NWOW. It is a fan-made show where me and my friends did in the past Xbox 360 days. It is AI versus AI. And it'll be on at 5 p.m. and I'm very excited for it. And we're going to have a blast.
And when you're not bringing all the boys to your yard with your milkshake, Julian, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram at Chemical Julian. Don't come at me on Facebook, because if I don't know you now, I'm not going to know you later.
No.
Ooh, he said don't come at him on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. But what you can do, real simple.
Only
you can go to www.slamchats.com. If you want to donate to BuySlam.net to help keep this website going, so people like Shane can stay rock hard and give you the throbbing news week after week, like I do. Let's go to www.BuySlam.net. That is www.BuySlam.net. But you can sign up to follow us, and you can sign up to help us keep this going. The party always goes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometime on Tuesday. It all depends. Sunday, pay-per-views. This Sunday is going to be Hell in a Cell. You can watch
Hell
this
in
there
a
too.
Cell.
So what you can do is you can go ahead and drop them digits, drop their coin, that coin, that sweet cash. Swipe. Don't swipe left, swipe right, just swipe straight down with that barcode. You can go to www.slamchats.com. That is www.slamchats.com. We like money. We like money, Bitcoin, all the smollings.
One
for
more
Marie
time.
Shadows and for Husky 518. For the mixologist himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, I'm your boy, the franchise. And we will see you when we see you.